Get in!
Wow,
Get in!
you're cheap.
It's Gotham. Nobody drives.
Actually,
Yeah, still cheap.
quite a few people drive. Just the other day, I saw this real giant armored SUV going down the road.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I did too. Kind of neat. I mean, I'm broke. What's your excuse?
What, have a motorcycle? What is going on?
Benny is trying to pile you into the taxi while that alarm is going off.
I think Lecter would have his motorcycle with him. Maybe he lent Jester his helmet.
I don't think you were.
You didn't
we were
drive
transport-
here.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
weren't
we were-
planning to
okay.
be here.
I'm
we
just
weren't
still
playing-
I'm still trying to follow everything because there's like time magic. I'm like, okay, what is happening?
None
To
of
be
us
fair,
knew
this
we
would all be
here.
confused. This is all be confusing even without the time magic. I'm just adding a level.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we're taking the taxi. When we get there, I'm going to co-locate Nemesis back to us to join
Is
us.
that how
In the
co-location?
taxi?
Is that how that works?
Essentially,
how that works.
I have a sympathetic connection to him.
How?
It
I
must
met
be
you.
a really weak one.
Incidentally, I could also connect via someone else, probably. Or have them as like a representation of a connection.
None of you know me that well.
Okay, in that case, I'll let someone else co-locate.
To be
you
fair,
that you
you've
don't
been
know.
shedding hair all over the place. He's got some of that.
Hey, it's Prometheus' job to like beg to track him down, not ours.
Oh, I
I'm not
thought
going
I'd be a
after
good
the crazy
citizen.
oboe mage.
So, while you guys are doing that,
Okay.
you're all going, right? Nubis, you don't have your bike, but, you know,
Mhm.
you didn't drive here.
I guess I'm tagging along. Anubis is just going with the flow,
Okay.
being silent and just shrugging.
I hope you don't wander off the finger.
I mean,
Well,
He may
guess
say
that's
that-
mine now.
No.
And Jack, you're just going towards the park?
Yep.
Okay, you make it to the park. There are homeless people here.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
You notice a man who only identifies himself as Soup Can Phil.
Sup, Phil? How you doing tonight?
And he just kind of looks at you and with his dead eye, you know, just staring directly at you, he goes, I'm good. But you should really go talk to Lord of Fire.
Shit. The fuck does he want?
Well, he did bring fire to us all, so you know him that. Without fire, I'd have frozen to death.
I mean, same is true of. I mean, yeah, but I
And he holds something out for you.
take it.
It's a bird liver.
Thank you, Phil.
He needs that. There.
I
And you now remember that Soup Can Phil is out of his goddamn mind.
mean, I should guess from. Thank you, Phil. Take care of
Yeah.
yourself, man.
And, you know, he kind of crawls back into the box full of covers that he's built for himself.
It's filled with bird livers.
He actually only had the one.
Aw.
Out of his mind, but more on the ball than you know.
And there's a couple wind chimes made out of soup cans dangling from it, but besides that, there's
Okay. I'm just gonna try to find an empty box, I guess. Or something. Try
You
to find
find-
somewhere to sleep.
there's an empty box nearby.
Great. I'm going to take that empty box and just start resting.
Well, if you want to, I can track the guy, but I mean,
I'll get back to you later. So you guys are in the taxi cab.
Yeah.
Prometheus doesn't pay the guy, but he tells him, like, don't worry, man, And
So what's got you so antsy tonight, Prometheus?
well, among things, there's a fucking abyss-fueled theater. I have
Yeah, that's one.
besides that, my fucking bitch mother-in-law's in town, and that's fun.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I've been sleeping, at the
Oh my
Y.
god. Did
But
someone
that's
have
okay.
a face
Oh
more
man, you
terrible
can't go
ordeal?
there. That place is nasty. I
also,
got a couch.
I gotta go find a hipster or hobo. Sorry. And
I can find him for you. Easily.
A couple of us could.
yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even have to. And we're still in the taxi, right?
yeah.
So I go right through ice pitch. I don't even have to cast any spells to do it. I mean,
Is taxi driver a sleeper?
I don't know, but I use ice pitch to talk about magic things. So just to be safe, So my
So he doesn't
familiar can
understand
do
what
it
you're
for
saying.
me.
It's just
Yeah,
babbling.
it's gibberish for him.
Okay.
My familiar can do it.
If you don't mind, because after this, you guys, most mages think they're the most important person in the world in high speech. He's saying this, but nobody ever understands that there's 50 other fucking mages I have to deal with, and then there's those fucking vampires that are trying magic. So that's fun because I gotta go make sure that they don't, ass
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
And then there was a werewolf. A
Yeah.
werewolf is in goddamn town.
What? I didn't hear about that. He hasn't
Yeah.
needed anyone yet, has he?
I
I
didn't
don't
re-
think I've seen a police report about wild animals
Nobody
yet.
just showed the
Quick,
fuck up.
quick question out of character, murder. Did my character heard anything from spirits in town that there was a werewolf? Because I like the spirit police. So every spirit has hates them.
Not yet, but that might be because of how new this.
Well, okay. So I'm just going to speak to my family and say, can you go fetch the crazy hobo guy from now?
Thy will be done.
And he spent an essence to do this. And use his Pathfinder Newman to find the quickest
Ooh.
route to where is this hobo resting. And I'm just going to direct the taxi now right here, right through here. Take this route,
Your money, pal.
Take this lane.
As he's,
Actually, it's not mine, it's his. I point to Prometheus.
yeah, I'm good for it. Anyway, and the taxi, you kind of follow Brother Oak, and he kind of leads you to Central Park, or a Central Park, because this isn't New York.
Huh.
And he's just.
Can I roll to activate invisibility? It's one of my praxies.
Sure.
Why would you do that now?
So I also have to roll
Just-
paradox
just
as a
in case.
chance die. I'm not going to do it because that's just.
Nah, you're good.
I'm already
Paradox plus
asleep.
1.
I'm already asleep, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're already asleep with a bird liver.
Oh no, I threw that out the instant I got it. Jeez.
You asshole! Soup Can Phil had to murder a pigeon for that.
Poor bird.
I don't want a fucking bird liver.
Anyway,
And I'm just going to follow my familiar to guide the rest of the gang.
you guys follow his familiar.
Looks like it.
Well, you follow him. You don't follow.
Yeah.
Taxi driver, go this way.
And when you get there, Prometheus just kind of says, don't worry, it'll be reflected in your paycheck.
Hey.
But you, Mysterium? You're holding my paycheck?
No, he's talking to the taxi driver.
Oh.
Do we know what order Prometheus is in?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna ask. What sort of are you in, Prometheus? What's your
Oh.
order?
I'm in the hierarchs one. Well, I'm actually kind of orderless officially, but I'm an associate.
You're nameless.
Yeah. It makes it easier for me to get around, so people don't think anybody's spying or anything.
That's stupid.
Well, plus the free council, because I got to deal with those guys, and they're
Yeah.
always all bitchy when one of the silver ladder comes around, and the silver ladder is always all Protestant when the fucking
Protestant. Just to check, he's not lying, right?
about what?
About being nameless, unaligned.
Yeah, he's lying.
Okay.
What?
I mean, I'm glad I didn't have to roll for that, but whatever.
Well, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, but I'm just.
I have a specialization in subterfuge on detecting lies, so that's why I asked.
Could you roll for that just for Will's sake? Because Will's stupid.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sorry. But
That is
yeah.
subterfuge and what? Manipulation or wits?
Subterfuge intelligence.
Intelligence.
Oh.
Okay, whatever. That's the same dice number no matter what I roll. So.
I'm gonna say nice speech. Fuck, you're a bad liar. I hope you're not a guardian of Bale because. Oof.
Hey, I trust them.
So at least now I definitely know he's lying.
Yeah, and he kind of coughs at the mention of the Guardians of the Veil.
That's not true.
You're the worst.
You're not nameless. I mean, you're not unaligned.
And why Prometheus would fire to an enlightenment to humanity, and you just like Guardians of Veil are just the opposite of that. So
One fire at a time, and who's gonna drag Jack back in?
who?
Jack. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Nemesis.
Never heard of him.
Gotta
What was
correct
his
that.
name?
Did he tell us his name? I mean, shadow name?
No.
The homeless guy.
Yeah.
I guess
I
we
mean-
dragged the homeless guy.
I mean, where is he? Are we at him now, or?
At the park? I think
Yeah.
so. Right?
We're at the park,
Well-
but where is he at the park?
Unless Murder say otherwise, I can pinpoint it precisely. So
Yeah, Brother Oak's. Jester would know where he was because Brother Oak knows where he is.
you
And
see,
Brother Oak's just kind of
The Pokemon trainer?
that's Professor Oak. But
Ah, you kids.
so, what are you guys doing?
Sleeping in
Uh,
the box.
just going to see the sleeping hobo in the box. Well, not waking him, but just pointing to him, like that's him.
And on your way over, you'll notice a bird liver.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
And
shoes.
Prometheus will get kind of pissed off. Oh, that's fucking hilarious! Like I haven't gotten enough of fucking those.
Hey, your shoes. Your shadow name.
It
That's
was
on you.
supposed to be the fire thing.
Yeah, in the Guardian of the
guess.
Veil, which extinguish fire of enlightenment. You just. I don't want to be you.
Lecter's just gonna go over and shake the box a little bit.
Benny's gonna join and help shake it even more.
Don't,
By the
That's
way,
like fun.
don't
anybody
touch
with the
my
Death Arc-
cards.
Death
What?
Arcana, you'd notice that your
Yes.
peripheral mage sights, or not peripheral mage sight, your ghost thing,
Well,
Yeah.
peripheral which sites.
peripheral mage sight's going off.
You see a ghost near the box of Soup Can Jim.
Okay, so
He
Lecter
didn't
sees a
make the
ghost
night.
where?
Pardon?
Lecter sees a ghost? Is that what you're saying?
There's ghosts around.
Okay.
Touch.
May I speak with them?
You can by spending point of mana if you are to remain the same as me.
He has a 3, so
No,
and or how does it work? I'm sorry.
you can spend up of a mana to talk to them, see them, and speak with them, and touch them for a scene. But you are
Okay.
vulnerable to them as well. They can touch you back.
It's okay. So I'm just out of curiosity. Lecter's curious. He sees ghosts. He wants to talk to them. While I guess Benny is shaking the box, he's just gonna leave Benny shaking the box while he wanders.
Hey,
to
I'm
wake
gonna
up.
join you.
It's not legal to sleep here.
Fuck you.
I'm the police. You will respect my authority.
Can I kick him?
Nothing's technically stopping you.
I think Anubis would stop Jester from doing that.
Oh.
Prometheus kind of leans down and he jingles some change here and there.
Shh, careful, you're gonna wake them all up.
Eh? Who the fuck's that?
Hey,
The fuck you doing in my box?
I
They
I
don't
would
see
read-
your name on it.
heard you were involved in a bit of an incident earlier today, and
It depends which one do you mean?
One we were just at. Come on.
I don't know you people.
And he just kind of glare and kind of go.
I'll give you all the change in my pocket.
That's your
I've
brave.
taken that deal before, and it can be a very bad one.
I'll give you. And Benny will reach towards his back pocket and pull out a flask. Little vodka, I think.
For
think
fuck's
that's what
sake,
sold you.
Prometheus, you're on the console. You don't have to ask for us. You outdrunk us. You're like one of the big boy. Just tell him to go with us.
I'm trying not to be confrontational. When I get confrontational, things get bad.
God.
Yeah, Lecter is wandering off at this point. He just doesn't care. He just wants to talk to ghosts while you're doing that. Bye.
There's a couple ghosts surrounding the hobo formerly known as Soup Can Phil.
Oh,
Formerly
no.
known. Okay. He goes
Phil,
talk to them.
no.
Yeah, he died when he didn't get that kidney.
He gave it to me.
So what
That's
did
how the
I-
law sees it, son. You stole that kidney.
So he's Lecter's gonna go talk to the ghosts and I guess chill with them a little bit, asking them what did they tell me. You just
Probably
get-
screaming in your ears, being dead and all, and being terrified.
Being dead sucks. I served in Nam. I was in Nam.
I think you just see a Lecter sitting down. Looks like he's spacing out, but he's just listening to these ghosts.
They all seem to be screaming about various instances of Vietnam and how horrible it was, and how they're for some reason stuck to their squad leader.
You just see Lecter nodding. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like he's talking to himself.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do the entire time while you guys are dealing with.
Okay, back to you
Okay.
guys. Well, he gets screamed at about Nam.
Yep. He
Uh,
rather deals with that than Jack.
Oh,
But Prometheus is just, still
how
trying
much
to
is in your
avoid
pocket?
confrontation.
Do it for $5.
Do you got change for a 10?
I don't know. You tell me, jackass.
Oh, God's sake. He gives you a 10 and goes, "Can we go now?"
Yes. Jack kind of just crawls out from the box, stands up.
I'm
So-
gonna have to come back tomorrow about this place.
yeah.
Just we'll shoot to Anubis. Anubis, can you?
What?
We're going.
Okay, and he just waves goodbye to the ghosts.
Nom! It's basically the response you get.
Is
Is that-
one of the ghosts soup can fill?
No, Soup Can Phil's alive, but
Okay, just making sure.
they seem to be following him.
Hey,
Huh.
Nemesis is just kind of going to stumble over to where Soup Can Phil is. You guys should really get out of here in the morning. And just kind of start like stumbling away.
I'm not here now. That's all Soup Can Phil says in response.
Do I know anyone else here who would be, better to tell this to?
There's anonymous homeless man number 5 in the corner.
You get everyone out of here by tomorrow.
You got it, Chief.
Yep. Peace.
Was that old plastic jug, Tom?
Actually, it's Beer Bottle Henry.
We all got named after our first names and the one item we own.
Yep.
I guess before Lecter's gonna go, he's gonna go to, I guess, who is known as Soup Can Fail to tell him that there's some ghosts around you. And then he
I
just
can
leaves.
see him.
You can?
I got a dead eye. My dead eye can see the dead.
Well, to tell you that they're all yelling about Vietnam.
I can hear
just
them
let you know
too.
that. What
As
they
if
say?
the PTSD wasn't enough. I got them screaming in my goddamn ears.
Oh,
I'm
Guys,
very
I think we
sorry
should
to
probably
hear
get out of
that.
here. This is not going to turn out well.
we kind of
Well-
should do something for him, like
One fire at a time.
Yeah, quick painless death is what he needs. Let's get out of here.
wow, gee,
Gee, what? He is suffering, and no amount of money is going to solve that problem.
we could. I mean, Anubis could do it rather like
What?
easily. You could just tell them to fuck off. I mean, you could for them to.
That's
fuck
literally one problem amongst a plethora of this man's problems. He is not going to be solved. Let's get out of here.
Off. Come on.
Well, I guess Nubis can say that to the ghost, that to leave him alone. I don't know if they'll listen though. Will they? When Nubis tells him, "Hey, you just leave this guy alone. He has enough problems."
Benny will kind of shoot a glance over to Prometheus, offer him some of his vodka, and go, "You need some of this?"
He takes a big swig of it, basically.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought so.
and drinking on duty. Well, at least it's going on.
Lecter looks
You, I would
at
imagine.
Prometheus disapprovingly and gives him the stink eye.
Hey, just between us, all right?
One of these days, I'm just going to throw myself into the fucking river.
Well, judging by what I've seen, you probably missed the river. So.
I have a quick question. Another one regarding spells. I'm sorry, it's always spells for me.
Oh yeah.
Is there a way for you to cast a spell without anybody knowing?
Nope.
Not really.
Unless
There
you
are some spells
combine
specifically for
spell-
concealing yourself, but
Yeah.
that's the spells themselves.
Unless you combine the prime spell to, like you cast a combined spell with one of which is prime to conceal your spell. You would need some.
Okay, how loud is
yeah.
spell casting then?
Well, basically, if you cast a spell, we all know you cast
Okay.
something, but
Oh.
not what.
I got you.
exactly.
No, I got you. All right.
He's trying to kill Soup Can Phil.
No. Actually, I was gonna cast a mental scan on Prometheus, but since he's an awakened, he would instantly know that I did that. So I was like, nah, never mind.
Oh yeah, he would be pissed. I mean,
He like pulls out the lead sheet and goes.
Flash.
All I was gonna ask was what was his desire, so I know instantly what he's actually motivated by. But yeah, no, the fact he's an awakened and there's no way for me to stealth do this, then no, clearly I'm not going to do that.
that would be rude.
It would be rude, which is why I was trying to hide the fact.
That's super rude.
No, it's better to do it behind your back than to
And
your
you probably
face.
have the gnosis to unravel your spell or scrutinize it to know it's you.
That's why I said I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Benny, you want to go back to the office sometime?
Maybe. Gotta see what the schedule's like.
I think you left
Gotta
a
get
bottle
this
there.
through. What kind?
Well, you left it, so it's only going to be stuff that you like.
Dang it! I removed the label, didn't I?
I don't drink, Benny. That's why I know it's not mine.
So, once you guys, get back in the cab and make your way towards the,
There are like 6
It's-
people in this cab.
yeah,
It's pretty spacious.
Group
Before
fare.
cramped.
it's one of those SUV cabs,
Okay, that makes more sense.
or no, like a minivan. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You guys make your way to the Concilium, and you make your way inside, and it's this beautiful church. Everything's stained glass, wonderful, immaculate, and this place is just humming with.
My eyes.
But
It's humming with your eyes.
Prometheus kind of makes his way into the
Right.
confession and asks you guys to come with him to the confessional.
Okay.
All right.
And
Okay.
it opens up.
Fuck it.
Knock, knock, knock. The priest's side opens up, and you guys make your way into the hall of the Concilium.
I
And
presume we've been here at least once.
you have been here at least once, but this is one of the first times you've seen a full roster, as it were.
Ooh.
Every member of the Concilium has turned out for this shit show. You'd recognize Typhon, the current hierarch. He's a relatively older gentleman. He's a shaman or a
Thyrsus.
Thyrsus. Thank you. He's been in charge for a while now, but everybody's kind of, thinking he's getting to the end of his path. He also is open about his allegiance to the Free Council, which is kind of rare.
Which they probably really like.
Yeah. You'd also be familiar with Hella, or Hell, however you pronounce that. She's a guardian openly, which is kind of rare. She's also a Moros. She's a beautiful individual from, anybody's description. Very symmetrical face, whatever, does it for you. And she also says, "Hi, honey."
Why she look like she's covered in tar?
She says that to Benny.
Yeah, no, to Prometheus. "Hi, honey." And just kind of waves at him. He goes,
What
"Hi."
is that image for her though?
That's an actual person.
Oh,
It's grayscale too, so it makes her look dark. I couldn't find a better picture.
Wait.
that's weird.
Who?
Hella.
No. Are y'all looking at a picture?
Yes.
Because I'm looking at a dude. And dirty ass
Move
dude.
it.
Close that one.
Move it.
I did move it. There's nothing underneath it. That's why I asked if y'all are looking at a picture.
Yeah, we were looking at other ones as they come up over here.
Okay, now that was just opened. Okay.
Okay.
All I had was this guy, and I'm like, why is she covered with tar? And I was like, that guy does look dirty, but he's not a woman.
And then of course,
And then
Yourself.
there's Mary Black. She's.
I think,
That's not her real name.
I think her naming device got mixed up.
She's a witch or an
Canthus.
I can't pronounce it. Can I use the common names and you guys understand?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. She's a Canthus and a member of Alcoholics Anonymous. I mean the Adamantite Arrow.
Hey.
AA. Then you got Courtenay, who is, from all intents and purposes, a Obrimus of the Silver Ladder. Again, not his real name. Just a shadow name.
Looks like a massive douche.
Yeah.
A
He is
mage
also
formerly known as Prince.
When Elle will say hi, honey, to Prometheus, Jester will turn to Prometheus and say, "Oh, so that's why you got the job." Okay.
yeah,
Nepotism.
totally. And finally, there is the newest member of the how you say
Concilium.
concilium, Beleth. She's
Ooh.
a mastigos, or a warlock. Thank you. God, words are hard for Will. And she's an open member of the Mysterium.
Oh.
I know her.
Yeah. And they're all seated in, the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Never been there.
You've seen pictures of the Supreme Court?
It was a joke.
Okay. They're seated like that, behind a desk. And
Yeah, I've
Typhon.
been there.
They have high judge chairs to sit behind and large desks that overlook everything.
Yeah.
They're big, they're in charge.
And Typhon opens up with, well, I prefer to have people here under better circumstances, but I guess this will have to do. So let's talk about what happened tonight.
All right.
And Prometheus will kind of nudge, you got who's ever closest to him, like, that's your opening.
Alright, Benny will go ahead and take the stage. Da, da, da. He even puts away his flask. Before anyone sees it, hopefully. He gets up and clears his throat and goes, well, let's see how I remember it. I was sleeping and having a nice little couple dreams. And me and a few of our friends woke up in a theater that appears to be a little bit misplaced in time.
Mary will chime up and go, what was the dream about, honey?
Oh, well, I was trying to go for redheads, but actually involved a bit of a tower. And Benny will try to describe it in his own way a little bit, but get the impression across.
Oh, so
Thank you, dearie.
You had this dream too.
Take it this as a common thing, isn't it?
And Mary will chime back up. Well, I have been hearing things about this tower from other mages.
Good to know. Well, we did some cursory investigations. I believe there's a mass individual who perhaps is related to it, and perhaps related to a few killings going around the city. As part of the Gotham PD, I've been keeping a track on it, but I think this might be a perpetrator of a few certain crimes. Continuing though, as I said, the room appears to be a little bit out of time. It may have only been here for a few days, but whatever has been happening to it has been happening for a few months. It is possible it's just been displaced here for now.
And it's tainted as shit.
Hell, or Hella, will chime in. I will have to check it out. She now has an accent. Thanks. Fucking Will's mouth. I will have to check it out. It may be nothing, but it may be something.
I mean, does everything always, but
Aside from appearing a bit anomalously, and ourselves appearing inside of it anomalously too, and the individual himself, there was, of course, a singular room underneath the theater, and he will go ahead and describe the room and the graffiti therein, in case other people might recognize it.
Courtenay will chime up. So this room, it was underneath the building?
Correct. Accessible through a theater trapdoor.
That's good. Another thing, we've known about this figure who's been doing the killing. We've taken to call them Cain
Why?
because of a note we got.
Because he's just so able.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Eh.
But back to you.
I'm just waiting on the dogs here a moment.
And
Basically, that's all that's happened. You found the door, we opened it, and what's his name here? He points to to Nemesis. Just punch the wall, and
Unrelated.
created a hole,
Yes.
and go through the hole, and
It's an unrelated
That's
fact. Also,
Yeah.
apparently there was a finger that got cut off of the victim that was murdered.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when.
And of course, the room's relation to the abyss as well.
Point to Anubis and say she saw. I'm sorry. He
He-
saw.
I
Sorry.
know.
He
It's
saw something with his demon eyes.
Again, that's when Lecter takes out the finger out of his pocket and shows it.
Oh, gross.
And I guess
Rude. Don't give them the finger.
he does use gloves. Like, I bet he carries that around. And says in the most cold and I guess monotonous voice is that this belonged to a pregnant woman who was killed by the one who you call Cain. 2 bullets have penetrated her body. One has penetrated her stomach. The perpetrator was wanted to kill the baby. And another one has shot through the head. This finger is 6 days old. And that's when Lecter finishes and puts the finger back into his pocket.
Oh dear, Mary will just kind of say, covering her mouth.
Lecter
Yeah.
just
What,
nods
you never
and-
saw a finger before?
Oh no, it's just some people surprise me still.
Apparently, there's a birth that's supposed to happen, and this named child is supposed to live a life of pain, suffering.
Sinestra is the name.
Yeah, I don't know why he's shooting people in the stomach though, unless he's trying to prevent the birth.
Maybe
Yeah.
he needs the fetus for something.
Well, no, if the person's supposed to be born and live a life of pain, then the first thing they need to do is be born. So if you start going around shooting people in the stomach, that's the first thing that they're not going to do.
There might
True.
be some occult rituals or something that involves it.
Or he's testing fate to see which one survives.
We don't know yet.
You all seem very on top of the ball.
It
Bella,
just happened tonight.
Well, I do my best work on night calls, so
I'm feeling fine. Like I rested for a whole day, so
I think you'll find that everything is just a bit interconnected, so obviously the best people just happen to find their way into this situation.
wow. Where's my award for modesty?
You
Should
probably
give it
left
to
it
you.
next to your Pulitzer for great
the words
reporting.
themselves are
Yeah.
hubris. Roll.
you seem to have several detectives among you.
Or two.
Herr Invictus and Benny. They say with almost disgust at Benny being somebody's shadow name.
That makes just a laugh every time.
Yeah, but we all know he's slowly getting uglier.
So we would like to suggest that you, an independent party, assist on the investigation of the event. You are mages, and
Oh, we are not independent. I'm not. I mean, we're
you're
From
independent
the-
from this council.
no. We're defer to you. I mean,
You're not a member of this council directly,
yeah.
or a subsidiary of any member of this council. You may be under our purview, but you are still independent individuals unto yourselves.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Jester, stop
Uh-huh.
kissing ass.
And we believe that Typhon will say this himself instead of having, we believe that a member of this council, he'll look around, is directly behind the events that have been transpiring.
Oh, that's nice. Well, yeah, just tell us, like, no stress or whatever. So, no, if one of you is a killer, you know faces, you know we're involved, and well, real nice. Thanks.
You were already involved. You know this. Your arrival at that location, whether it was by fate or by some other machination, made you involved. Do not test me.
Sirs, ma'am,
All right.
I promise to do my utmost as an investigator and citizen to put an end to this mess as quickly as possible.
Of
So,
course, this position we are putting you in would also come with some benefits.
Financial benefits? I say almost at the same time she does. Or he does.
Among many other benefits, yes, we
Magical
will
benefits?
fund you. We will supply you with safe haven if you believe that your location is otherwise compromised, and we will even supply you with the credence. We will supply. We will give you weight that you do not currently have.
ooh. So now we're a fancy cabal, something like that.
More any mage that should you believe be involved in this and you choose to question will have to defer to us with any problems that arise from your questioning or any unpleasantries they should all we will, as it were, take the heat for whatever you do.
Yeah, but I mean, you are the prime suspect, so it's really you we should investigate. So
Having the criminal investigate himself is perhaps the worst idea we could possibly have. I agree with the council's forward decision that people outside of the council themselves, not associated with them or their powers, should investigate.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Just a quick question. Out of character. You said that the council suspects that somebody that's in front of us right now on the council.
yeah,
So, again, this is out of character, because I don't want to say this out loud in front of people. What would prevent them from just saying, hey, one of us is going to ask you questions, and the other one is just going to mind scan you, and don't counterspell it, or you're guilty?
nothing. Go for it.
Let's just say, why wouldn't we just do that? Y'all sit here.
Because those 5 are the most powerful mages in this room, and if they want to
Yeah.
hide something magically from someone else, literally no one but themselves could stop them.
But we not also know that they were stopping us, though.
But not all of them have the
You
mind.
wouldn't without a clash of wills or something.
Yeah, but then if I was clashing wills, I would know that they're trying to stop me. And that's in itself a sign of guilt, is it not?
Yeah, but I mean, they're probably.
There could be more things to hide than just this.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, though, is asking them questions, and all I'm reading is surface thoughts. Which is really hard to stop from just thinking about stuff when you're asked.
They're probably either trained or gonna spew out bullshit like, I have other secrets that are too dangerous for you to know.
They're all
Again, that's why I'm saying
they're all
surface thoughts.
The hubris. They none of them believe that any of them because they're too. I don't know. All right, I didn't think this far ahead.
I'm just saying, this seems like a real easy way to get through this in one night.
They probably have like Gnosis 6 and
I guess
Resolve,
also,
like,
as a
6.
time mage, you might very well know if one of them came from the future and started messing around with stuff. The present one would not know.
I think we're thinking about this too hard.
Well, you're kind of right, though. Why don't they do that? Well, because they're all mages.
Okay, how about this? How about
It's
acceptable.
mutually assured destruction.
No. Stop. We're gonna take this out of the realm without a character. Well, why don't I just scan you mentally, and then while the other guys are asking you questions, one by one, and then whoever is guilty will just show themselves. What's their in character? No, I'm saying that in character, not for you to respond.
Yeah,
Jester.
I'm responding in character.
I slapped Jester in the face. Stop talking to me.
No, you need physical evidence.
Order
for
in the
trial.
Why are we all yelling?
Because that's the way it happens. You slowly escalate.
We would do that, but it's likely that
Person
we're doing
it
this
would
to
just kill
avoid an all-scale war.
mutually
Should
assured destruction.
we're all representatives of our different watchtowers and even our different orders. Should one of us blame a watchtower in order, it's likely, no, it's going to happen that that watchtower and that order, that path, that order would be targeted by the rest. They would be blamed. It does not matter. We are trying to keep this civil because we believe it is the purview of this single mage, not their order, not their path.
So what
Is
you're
that
saying
clear?
is that if we find one of you to be guilty, then we can't do anything about it.
It will be handled internally.
But that's what I just said. We'd find out which one of you was guilty, and it would be handled internally. You're all right here.
But there would be too many. We need concrete evidence. There would be too many questions with this. Were we all plotting against them? Was this a political move
Actually,
to remove?
That's actually a very good point right there. If Theta were to scan their minds and ask, he is a witness, and it entirely depends on how much people believe him to be
Yeah.
truthful at that point.
I mean, yeah, that's a point I can get behind, but everything else just did not make sense.
Which
It's like, we can't
which
be proven
I
guilty.
think, as Will is trying to say is, if you were to do that, people would accuse you of being biased towards one side or another in promoting an agenda for accusing someone outright.
No, again, I said I get that. It's just everything else besides that point didn't make sense.
Yeah,
And someone could have implanted false memories in someone else, so...
yeah. Trust me, having run a mage game before, I understand the complexity of trying to make it work on Will's part, so I'm just trying to work with him.
Thank you so much, by the way.
And they must have like 30 spells to protect them, because if they drop one of them, one of their enemy will try to kill them, like a seer or something like that.
If I drop this spell, my future son will kill me.
Yeah.
We all know how that problem goes.
What
Not
kind of
me.
mage doesn't have
I've
future
never
sons?
had sex.
That solves it.
So, yeah, are you guys willing to take? Sorry, back to character. But does that answer your question,
Will we get
Invictus?
will we get temporary living quarters if
Yes, they said as
Yeah,
much.
they said that.
Yeah,
Great.
you will be surprised. You will be supplied with living quarters, means to live. We will make sure that this does not adversely affect.
Okay, but
Yes, I need a front stipend, and I need the bills paid for my house for the time that I'm on the case.
if
We'll
we
have to take this up with our herald. He's in charge of all. That.
He's in the room.
we-
He hears me say this.
After the meeting.
if we survive this, I better damn well get a promotion in the Mysterium.
Beleth will go, don't worry, I will make sure that you are adequately compensated.
Nice.
Oh, one more thing. And that wasn't a detective joke, although I'm probably the only one who will ever laugh at that.
Oh, I'm giggling over here. Don't worry.
Is a person related to my legacy here for me? Do you get what I'm getting at here, Will?
What?
I'm supposed to get a thing from somebody to go on this.
Do you have a tutor? Like,
Yeah,
Just give it a minute.
that's why I'm asking, so I know to give it a minute, and I just don't
Yeah,
walk
sorry.
away.
Sorry, yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah.
You understand that I'm very chaotic, so I just want to make sure
Yeah.
that my own chaos doesn't step over my own toes.
Don't worry about it. It'll work out. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I get what you're
Uh,
saying.
One question though, can we join you like personally, or do we have to go through your provost, or like?
Can you join us?
Yeah, like contact you. You know,
Hmm.
it's Mike on.
Give me
Mike
them
on
digits,
hand,
girl.
We
I'll
will
have a
supply you with our contact information.
All right. No more question.
What's your name on Facebook?
No.
Huh?
What?
Who the fuck uses Facebook
I
anymore?
don't have a Facebook.
Say the hobo.
How do you know about my Facebook?
I
That
got
was
an
a joke, by
OK
the way.
Cupid.
What's your AOL username?
I have a Twitter.
Oh, this guy has a Twitter.
What's your Friendster account?
The library has free internet.
Is
Toss
that a
me-
type of bird?
Toss me your ICQ number.
I got IRC. I'm better than ICQ.
Are you speaking high speak right now?
Wait,
Does
what?
IRC translate into ICQ?
Girl, where can I read your My Journal at?
The fuck are
Anyway,
you talking
I
about?
don't know what's going on.
Like Jack is just like,
Um,
looking at.
I guess like
Jester
poll of
was getting
everyone who
some
has any
digits.
more problems with doing this. I guess.
Typhon will just kind of blink.
I don't know what these people are talking about.
Is
I'm
there
usually the
any?
one being stupid, but not this time, you know.
Is there any other issues that we?
Where, yeah, well, are we a cabal or are we not? Because
I need a place to sleep.
We will provide you with a place to sleep.
I
sir.
think
Good.
we already have an apartment to go to, so
yeah, but are we a cabal? Because that will give us some political weight.
I believe that's what we are for this investigation.
Yeah, but just I'm asking the council to just make it official, like just give us a name or something and just make it official. So
In the eyes of the court, you are the current investigative party. You can be called a cabal. You are a cabal. We
thanks.
are. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
If you want to come up with a name or anything special that signifies all of you, feel free to do that on your own time and get to our herald.
We are the headaches.
All right.
And is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
time to go to the apartment. Let's go. Jester, let's go.
On your way out, the Invictus, your tutor will make himself known to you. He was waiting outside.
Ah, yes. What excellent timing.
What
Oh.
excellent mustache.
Sweet mustache, dude. From what time did you paradox your way in? Like,
Style is timeless, my dear.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, are you waiting on me or?
I don't know, am I?
Get out of the way,
Oh,
Jester.
yeah.
He's here for me.
Investigation knows no gender.
Is it working?
Not really.
Well, then fuck off.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in character? Oh.
Yeah, that's a main character.
Oh, I thought you were just fucking with me.
No.
that is in character. It's canon. We can't
Yep,
stop it.
That's in
So,
character. Just fuck you. Anyway. Can I talk to you, Invictus?
Yeah, I was wondering when you were gonna come around. Like I said, good timing.
He'll kind of, tag, lead you to a little way away from them. I've already talked to the council. It's already under the preview of, everything is fine. Just, this actually is helpful for you. Your initiation is moving forward. We would like you to, as your initiation, solve this problem that's happening. Who's behind this? All that stuff. And you will be an official member.
Perfect. I'm on it. Extend my
Yeah.
hand.
He shakes your hand and very well. I will have to talk to the council real quick. Don't worry about it. Concilium, whatever. Just I'll be here. Go make us proud.
I'm on it. Don't you worry about a thing.
Fabulous mustache. Anyway, yeah, he kind of makes his way into the concilium chambers, closing the door behind him, and Prometheus just kind of meets up with you guys.
Benny will kind of look over to Invictus real quick, though, and just say, "Wow, I didn't know your dad was a mage, too."
That's not my dad. Hey, Prometheus, I had talked to you about a stipend and some bill pay.
Hey,
Where
just
am I
so you know,
living?
Prometheus, my money's on you for the murder.
I mean, that's kind of a weird thing to just say to the man.
I really hope you can ignore that scathing insult and handle these financial matters real quick.
Just forward all of your bills to this address. Kind of,
I don't have an address.
Oh no! Invictus is gonna pull out a wad of wrapped up letters. A bunch of them even say "past due notice" on the front.
Why do you
Here
carry
you-
that with you?
Because you never know.
Even the homeless man is questioning this
he
shit.
kind of tucks it into his coat. Just I'll take care of that.
What about the stipend?
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, operational fees, man.
He kind of pulls out a business card and writes something down on it with a pen. He produces and he goes, "Here's the account number. Amount will be transferred into it on a semi-regular basis."
Is this for all of us to share?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you're so disappointed all of a sudden. For us to share?
I think that's his
No.
default emotion.
It will be refreshed.
Oh. Does it say
And-
how much it is on the card?
It says it's 2 dots of resources.
Well, it's a business card. It's not a regular card.
Oh,
He
it's-
just wrote a thing on it.
He wrote an account number, but he explains
Yeah.
to you it's worth 2 dots of resources.
What's
Yep,
that mean?
something around a
Prometheus?
couple thousand.
That sounds like an abstract scale on a scale of 1 to 5 that we don't completely understand.
Yeah, you're talking to some weird. I don't know what you're saying, Prometheus. How many dollars is that?
It's
He's
worth at
speaking
least
to us
5
from-
bitcoins, guys.
He's speaking to us from beyond the fourth wall.
Actually, bitcoins would be an amazing way to put that. That could be anything.
Yes.
Which
It's about
Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is actually the one word that translates perfectly to high speech.
It's about
that
3
was
bitcoins.
bees.
Well, we have a. It's not important. You'll just get money.
Okay.
Can I ask
Well, I'm
for
gonna
something
say
too?
no to that.
Can I
Yeah,
ask
you
for
I
still
something
want to
too?
go to a bar or celebrate.
Pardon, Jester?
Can I ask for something too?
What do you require?
I want a fucking grimoire. I'm probably gonna ask on the spirit world, so I want some rods to cast that will help me investigate.
That's when
that
Lecter
wasn't
is-
previously agreed upon, and you're kind of a dick.
Yeah, so
I mean,
I mean-
Jester, you just said he did it. Why is he gonna help you?
no, I'm
Oh.
betting on it.
I mean,
One
you
more
were kind of
thing.
Rude.
And,
Yeah, if you're not about me, I mean,
Nemesis, he'll hand you a key.
Ooh.
Uh,
What's the address?
it's written on there, and it's at 123 Third Drive.
123 123 Drive.
Yep.
Got it.
On
I'm serious
123
about
Street.
that. I would like a grimoire about summoning spirits. That would very much help me in the investigation.
I don't have one on me, but
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
I do
looking
like
at
how
it.
everybody in the
Oh.
background just went at the same time.
I'll get to
Oh,
work
one
on it.
more thing. Prometheus, can you give
Yeah?
me something?
What do you want?
I want you to get some sleep.
Thank you. And I'll have the grimoire delivered to your address.
Thanks.
Okay?
Have a good night.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you know how many punching bags I could buy with this much money?
Yeah, 0 because you're not
74.
gonna spend it. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, Invictus is gonna pocket that card.
I mean,
He's holding it,
it's
so
kind of selfish.
not really. It just means I'm in charge of the money.
Prometheus.
Just don't go retroactively buying lottery tickets.
Yeah,
Even when you
that
got
would
the one right, you didn't pay for the rest of them.
that would be great. The first moment we go, we find out that I've already spent them. You just got the card. Yeah, I know. You want to go see the new place?
Can I at least buy a box? Can I at least buy a punching bag?
No, but you get the box the punching bag came in.
That doesn't count. I already have a house. I don't need a box anymore.
Yeah, but it's a bigger box.
But I can't punch the box.
Also, it hasn't been rained on.
I mean,
Can
can I have a card with the same account number again,
Just-
Prometheus?
Just think about it. We've doubled the size of your house.
How do you spell Grimoire?
Grimoire.
IRE. That was kind of weird.
Yay! We both know how to spell.
So
I added it to pooled merits.
nice.
Oh, so wait.
Can I
Lecter
can
gets
I out
another
of
grimoire?
can I out of character? Can I choose like I don't know how many merits? 1 dot of merits. Oh, 1
2
dot grimoire
resources,
is
2 safe place, 1 Grimoire.
Well, can I choose the route out of character that are in the grimoire?
It's kind of pooled, so you guys are going to have to.
Well, I asked for a spirit
Yeah.
grimoire, so I mean,
Everyone has to share a book.
I don't need the money, I don't need the space, so I need the grimoire.
You guys cool with that? Anybody got any objections?
I do not care.
Not really.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have all the spells I need.
You can
Alright.
work on your Grimoire.
Yeah,
First-
Lecter already has one.
Nice. Yeah, but first opportunity I have, I'm gonna scribe that shit to keep it forever.
And that it?
Yep.
Okay. Prometheus is gonna, wish you guys a farewell. Say I'm gonna go talk to my wife after she's done.
Well, good night. And bye.
Whoa! That's some devil speak there, Nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to deal with her voodoo priest of a mother, so.
I mean, I'm not gonna blame you. I don't really care.
She's a sleeper?
No, she just believes she's a voodoo priest. And
One
you have
day-
no idea how hard it is to keep
But-
your mouth shut about all of that.
Is she a sleeper or sleepwalker?
She's a sleeper.
Yeah, so
It's all bullshit.
well,
Trust me. It's all bullshit.
I mean, yeah,
mean,
that's
So is
sucks. I
everything
mean,
else.
Yeah, but you don't have to be nice to this one.
Well,
Neither do you.
If
Reminds
I
me
want
of
my
this
hot
one
wife
girl
to
who
stay
really
with
believes
me.
in horoscopes. I
will
get
he dead if I send the voodoo spirit just to turn her down or something like that?
Please,
That could
I-
be funny.
thank you guys for your time. Jester, I am hurt that you think it is me, but I
What?
understand. Goodbye.
No,
I'm going to my new home.
I was kidding. Oh.
That's when Lecter grabs Jester's hand and be like, "We're going back to the apartment now."
Yeah, about what
Partner.
time is it right now?
At this point, it's 5 in the morning.
Should we invite,
Uh,
well, like, our new Cabal mates or something like that?
Actually, I was gonna suggest, hey Benny, did you want to go back and get that drink?
absolutely.